Nap's gonna happen. It's like 5 o'clock now. I've been tired this long. I'm just gonna ride it out. Ride it out for Vegas. Well, this hand is incredible. All 1-mana cards. And we have all... it's Noble and not Birds of Paradise. That's awesome. Because it's awesome, awesome. I think you still lead with Deathrite no matter what. Because I've got Thought... I could play like Thoughtseize, Stifle, and... Like, I have so many plays next turn that I like doing this. Hopefully this doesn't get forced and I get wastelanded. If you're ghosting, that would hurt me very much. Are you sitting on a couch? Hell yeah, I'm sitting on a couch. DnT. Interesting. Thalia, Stoneforge Mystic. Wasteland Ghost Quarter. Stoneforge Mystic? I mean, Thalia has first strike. I could also stifle the Stoneforge activation. I mean, Flicker Wisp might even be fine. I'll take Thalia, I think. And then I will play out a Noble. Yeah, because they could play Thalia and stop me from playing Jace on the next turn kind of thing. And, like, they can only go for Wasteland or Stoneforge Mystic. So either one, I can stop. Stifle's kind of weird in this matchup, I found. It can be really good or it can just be complete dog. Dog poopy. The opponent's choice. What are you going to do, opponent? Stoneforge Mystic, sure. Stifle that. Well, we basically have to jam Jace the Mind Sculptor here, I'd say. Blue. 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 I'm going to brainstorm with Jace. Because I kind of want to find an answer for Flicker Wisp or something. Force of Will's also really good. Murder's Cut's decent. Because, like, even if they wasteland me this turn, skill intensive, it definitely can be. Stifling things at the exact time. I haven't played against DnT with stifles in a long time, so I doubt that, put Brainstorm, Stifle back. How do you set up capture for Magic online streaming? I use... Oh, geez. I use OBS mostly. And, like, I'd say most streamers do. Use OBS as well. But you can also use Elgato, which is also pretty good. But Elgato is better for, like, Xbox. I use that mostly for Xbox streaming. But yeah, that's the basis of my setup. OBS, and like a whole bunch of layers. Like layer upon layer upon layer. Not like a million, obviously, but you know, a good amount. Murderous Cut. still like Brainstorm. Birds of Paradise seems pretty good. We might have to force pitching Brainstorm. So maybe I put Murderous Cut on top, like Fetch Land Murderous Cut. Only game you stream? I do stream, so I will be streaming some other games after GP Vegas. But as of right now, I'm mostly streaming Magic, I'd say. Play Birds of Paradise. We have Murderous Cut for Flicker Wisp if we need it. It is a play that we can make. Oh, I didn't play land, did I? That's actually really bad. It was certainly an accident. He's going to flicker the Stoneforge. That makes sense. I mean, I have Mana Dorks. It's fine. Draw 3 cards. I probably don't want Wasteland right now. We'll do it like this, just in case. So I suppose I start swinging with maybe Deathrite Shaman for 2. Huh, they didn't go for the flicker there. That's interesting. Figured they would. Aether Vial, you got it. They didn't flicker their own Stoneforge Mystic? I feel like that was like not a good line. I'll just bin everything. I probably should have kept the Thoughtseize. Like, why did they go after Birds of Paradise? That's just so weird. Well, I mean, Jez can go to 1. It's not a huge deal. You might have been right, though, honestly. It was probably a bad play. Mother Runes? Alright, let's start Fate Sealing then. With the Mother Runes coming down, we need to start Fate Sealing. So we can close the game out. Yeah, Fate Sealing is probably just right, honestly, from the chat. Put it on the bottom, yeah. Seems good. We can pin up the opponent's mana a bit. Like Wasteland, make them fetch. But for now, I'm just going to play out the Wasteland. Now that the dudes have protection from green, yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, I like wasting his waste. You think so? Okay. I was gonna wait just because, like, if they get something like Caracas and I find Leo, but dude, look how bright the capture is. It's never this bright. It's crazy. I am the holy Blob James Blob. I've come to you from another land. A blobbier land. Well, I think we got him. I hope we have him at least. We have Jason play. We brainstormed enough to have a stifle, like brainstorm, stifle, and force of will. This is a very solid hand to have. You have a lot of protection from a lot of different things. We have a lot of mana. The opponent's going to get in with Stoneforge Mystic regardless. Oh, shit. Or they could do that, I guess. Maybe we'll have to leave Death right back from now on. They have Ghost Quarter? They must not be running Rashad Port. Caracas? Would you like to put that on the bottom? I guess not. The problem is I don't have a lot of stuff to clock my opponent with Deathrite, so maybe we just keep up the board presence. Stop the dudes. I think I'm going to leave Murderous Cut in the graveyard, though. Oh, they're running black. I did not know that. I also wasn't going to stifle that fetch, because if they find something like Stoneforge Mystic, I think you'd rather stifle the Stoneforge Mystic activation. I mean, you can get in for damage. Would you like to put that on the bottom? I would. I guess I'll play out the forest and the Ghost Quarter I'll get the island. We could even get a brainstorm kind of thing out of it. I'm into it. Black for Bobs? Yeah, it's probably... I guess this could be Dead Guy Ale. It looked a little more DnT to me, though. Looked a little more DnT. Sword of Fire and Ice. I'm going to brainstorm in response, because I don't really want to pitch brainstorm right now. I mean, Thoughtseize is pretty poor. Thoughtseize in the land. Maybe I'll just get... Now he has Ghost Quarter. I guess I'm supposed to get like a tropical island here. Just because I already have green. Then exile your wasteland. Make blue. And counterspell. My opponent didn't swing at Jace, which was a little weird play. A little bit of a weird play. So I did fetch, so we don't need to fetch. It was just a mistake, honestly. That was definitely a mistake. If you must know. Blob James Blob. Oh, I'm like super over. I need to like move over more. Alright, I dropped it on yesterday's beer. My mouse disconnected. Oh! Okay, let's relax now. Let's chill out, Magic Online. It like automatically went to attackers. Okay, jeez, that scared the shit out of me. Would you like to put that on the bottom? I guess it's a dude? You say no? I guess we have enough blockers. You're probably right. I like playing the land, I suppose, because not remotely threatening at this point. I like that description. His deck is mostly dudes. Why did they cast it? It's fine though. I wouldn't mind a dude myself. Like we could find like Fatal Push or a dude or something. Oh, they might be not swinging with the. Yeah, now they're swinging again. Swords to Plowshares, your Deathrite Shaman. I'm gonna go with probably not. Yeah, I really should have just used the other land. I keep doing that so poorly. That's something I should practice before the GP. True Name Nemesis? That's a great draw. Jitte. I think you bottom Jitte. And then play True Name Nemesis. We don't have Hardcast Force, but it's fine. True Name should clean this up nicely. At least I hope it does. At least I hope it do. Yeah, maybe I bumped my camera or something, because I feel like I'm like way over here. Let me check this right now. Yeah, it looks like I'm a bit over. So that should be fine. I probably moved because like I've been scooching around because it's been so long. I want to use the Deathrite Shaman this turn as well. I assume my opponent's not swinging, which they are currently not. Now this should just be clean and easy. Clean and easy. For once, you can keep the card. This would be 5, because this would technically be 2 Noble Hark. I will say that much, but 4 is good enough as well. Cast another Deathrite Shaman. I think we should be good. We've got like a double lethal. It's this black-white death and taxes list. Yeah, True Name normally is pretty good against these strategies. Especially if you get like a Jitte on him, dude. Oh my god. I was supposed to activate Deathrite Shaman. But they're dead anyway, so it's fine. Well, Birds of Paradise lethal this time around. Yeah, they see it. Whew, alright, we won game 1 versus DnT, which is good. That is certainly a good thing. Against DnT, you want Dread of Night? Pulse, I mean, Force of Will is pretty bad. And Dillian Click seems good. I'm guessing that you just don't want Force of Will. Well, first let's cut Daze, because I'm going to cut Daze. I don't think Daze is going to be good against DnT. Needle's got to be good, so you take out Force of Will for Needle. I like a little Sylvan Library. I also like Life from the Loam in this matchup. You think Force is good? I always figured Force was bad in this matchup. Well, like maybe 2 Force of Will we keep? Force is better than Counterspell? You think so? The 1-for-1 card? Plague 2. I don't know if I want to Plague Naming Humans. Oh, I can because I don't have Noble Hierarch in my decks. This actually works out much better. Although Counterspell isn't bad against... It's not great. It's not super strong, though. You're probably right about that. Force of Will's bad. I always imagined Force of Will was bad in this matchup. Let's do a count. Sort by color. It's pretty low. I mean, it's 20. I guess that's not super low. You really think Painful Truths? I guess we could do Painful Truths and we could put the Stifle back in. Stifle was better than Force of Will that game. But Hardcasting Force was also nice. Like, I don't mind. I think I'm going to leave in 2 Force of Will. And I'll cut a... What do you think is better, Stifle or Force of Will? Let's say. They do have Cavern of Souls. They didn't represent Cavern in that game, but I'm assuming they have it for Human. I guess if they don't have Vile, Force of Will's good. And we are bringing a Needle for it. You can Force of Will in Aether Vial. That's a very good point. And I don't want to lose to Gideon. That's also a good point. Maybe 1 Stifle's fine. We could board in, like, keep in 2 of those. Let's try this. Like I said, this is a matchup I should definitely practice. Because I'm not super duper familiar. This is probably a really good hand. We've got Deathrite and we do have Decay for Vile, that's true. But Decay is also good at killing creatures. I don't want to spend all of my Decays there. All of my love. Alright, Human seems good. Vile seems good as well. Underground. Maybe Trop Deathrite's better. Glad they don't have Rest and Pepperoni. That would be super annoying. I guess they could. They could have Rest and Pepperoni. Force is good if he doesn't have Vile. It's a very bad argument. You need Force to counter Vile. That's the argument, chat. Well, that's not how it's going to play out this time around. I'm going to get duels because they have Ghost Quarter. Just jam the true name. Come on, Andrew, and welcome to the... I might pitch Snapcaster because I like this Brainstorm a lot. Yeah, let's hope he's on Gideon. It's a very good thing. It would be nice if he had Gideon and we can counter it and win the game because of it. Otherwise, I don't want to see Gideon at all because Gideon's incredible. Gideon is a hell of a Magic card. Plague on Rogue? No. We're not doing Plague on Rogue. No way. Four cards in hand, Vial on 2. They run Thoughtseize? Oh, that sucks. That is very unfortunate. I didn't think that deck would have Thoughtseize in it. Because I'm obviously going to lose Brainstorm. Because Brainstorm's the best card in my hand. I can snap Brainstorm next turn, though. So it's like not the end of the world. I'm not super butthurt about it. It is unfortunate, though. Brainstorm fetch land is... I'm assuming the right line. But yeah, we're just going to go to town with True Name. It might have been better to lead with Noble if this was a Noble Hierarch, because the True Name would be getting in there for a little bit more, a little bit quicker. Well, yeah, we're going to snap the Brainstorm in for sure. Stoneforge Mystic. Dark Bobby, okay. I wish we had Vendilion click. He definitely has Bob. Dude, I'll tell you that much. No, but really, we're going to definitely do this. Definitely the brainstorm. Don't surgical my brainstorm. We're going to exile this land. Because we'd like the fetch land for the brainstorm, obviously. I'm going to brainstorm now. I'm going to most likely get rid of this bird's paradise. These two are probably among the lower category for choices. We want to fetch all that away, getting probably Bayou. All the colors of the rainbow. JTMS seems crazy good here. Or maybe against double Bob, he's actually not really strong. He could just be the blue card to Force of Will. And with Moms in play, he's probably not great. I agree with the Wasteland. I think we have to Wasteland the Cavern of Souls. He runs Zenith? Then we have to keep Force of Will open. I guess we also Thoughtseize. Stoneforge Mystic and Council's Judgment. I'll take Council's Judgment. They could have vialed in their Bob last turn, and they chose not to. They also let me take Stoneforge Mystic. Maybe I should have taken Stoneforge Mystic and I could have forced Council's Judgment. That was probably the right line. I might have Timmied that up in the Timmy. With the Timmy and the Timmy. Umazao Jite, never mind. We're fine. We are good. Because I can just decay Umazao Jite. Aether Vial. Orzhov Pontiff. I hope they're not running Orzhov Pontiff. Opponent drew into Wasteland, that's whatever. Annoying, but beatable. Opponent's fetching, sure. Sure thing. Yeah, those are some kind Bobs indeed. It's been all cheap stuff. I'll take two. It's fine. I'm hoping Bob kills them, honestly, because like we kind of need that to happen. Take Council's Judgment. Wasteland, sure. Hello, second true name Nemesis. Welcome to the party. Although what's on board will kill my opponent, so no need to get fancy just yet. I also have to decay Umazao Jite, I suppose. Why would I stifle your Aether Vial? Bob could also just kill my opponent right now. We'll have to see what happens. I'm assuming this person's just dead then. Wow, we actually beat Death and Taxes. That's awesome. Yeah, True Name was incredible. Like, True Name was so good in that matchup. Well, we're 2-2 again. Seems to be a recurring theme. My neck hurts like all hell from sitting here for so long. Oh, but it feels good. It feels good.